We are officially in the 20s of the Advent Calendar videos, door number 20. So just 4 days and then it is Christmas, at least here in Switzerland. So I know that in some other countries the 25th is actually Christmas Eve, but here in Switzerland we're already celebrating at the 24th Christmas Eve actually. So 24th, 25th and 26th is like Christmas season, Christmas holidays, vacations. So yeah, that is really fun. But oh my God, it is so close. It is so close. Let's choose today's topic for door number 20, our 20s for this Advent Calendar series. So we don't have much topics left. So they're just not even a handful. So just tiny little ones. Topics here. So this will be the number 20. Which one? Which one is it? Okay, I got all my collector's ponies. We got a pony. We got a pony video for the door number 20, which is so exciting. I love the collector's ponies. I do have a lot of them and I cannot wait to show you them. So let's go to the shelf, let's pick them up and do the video for today. Number 20, all my collector's ponies. Here they are, all my collector's ponies. I really wanted to include my collector's ponies in this video. They are my favorite. From the poses here, I absolutely love those collector's ponies, which were actually the beginning of My Little Pony. And as you can see, I do have quite a lot of it already, for the fact that I'm collecting ponies for about this year 2025. I was really looking for ponies, and in 2024 I was like a little bit here and there a pony or so, but 2025 was actually when I was really into My Little Ponies, and voila, I do have so many of it, and I included also here all the variants. So I of course could have picked just one lemon drop, just one peachy, just one bluebell or so, but I wanted to include the whole variety, so I can show you them all to you. Collector's ponies, as you have seen, they tend to fall over sometimes, so some of them do not really stay quite well on their own. But other than that, I absolutely love the collector's ponies. So if you don't know who they are, these are G1 My Little Ponies. The first ones that were released with, where were they released? They were released technically in Europe for sure, in the US of course for sure as well, and Canada, and so many countries got the G1 My Little Ponies, also the later releases, but here we are talking about the G1 Collector's specific, which were actually the first ponies that were released. And I would say we are starting right now with the top line, and then I can push it up a little bit so you can see the lower line as well. So let's go first with the armada of lemon drops. I do own 5 lemon drops here, and 4 of them are different versions. So one is a double, but I keep it in my collection since it looks so different to the other ones. It looks like an own variant, but it is not an own variant. It is like an own version, but it is not an own version. It is one of them is the same, but I kept it, and that is this lemon drop here. With this lemon drop I got like how can I say it, in German it is the word Hassliebe, which means hate love, one-to-one translation, which is an on and off relationship with this pony. I found this pony actually in San Diego when I was there together with my mom, and we visited the swap meet, and I picked this pony because back then this version I did not have. And once I came back to the hotel, I realized this pony is stinking from cigarette smoke. It was so gross. It was absolutely disgusting, and I immediately started to clean as much as possible this pony so it will not stink in my suitcase when I travel back home. So I went really into it. I cleaned it with a lot of soap, and we went then a few days later, I believe we went to Walmart because I wanted to buy nail polish remover. I don't have nail polish remover with me because my nails are rarely polished, but I wanted to get it clean, and that is what I did. So this pony, as it is now, was not as it looked back then. So you see here on the cutie marks a little bit the darker yellow. I hope it can focus it correctly, but you see here a darker yellow circle. Also on this side it is darker yellow than the body itself, which means here this part from the cutie mark is still as it usually or as it was in the beginning. And no, that is not the yellow from lemon drop that it is usually released. No, this is yellow from cigarette smoke, which should symbolize how dirty this pony was. And luckily with the nail polish remover I could scrap around his body, so here you can see it perfectly from the two cutie marks. But I could not go over the cutie marks because otherwise I would erase them. So I left here these spots from the cutie mark. Yes, I know it does not look very well, and yes, you could repaint it, but no, that is not what I'm doing. I prefer to have them like original. So with the nail polish remover, I could get rid of a lot of this dust from smoke that was covered on the pony itself, but still it has soaked in. So you see this pony is not so bright yellow as the other ones, and so that is why it looks like an own version of it caused by really strong heavy chain smoker who had this pony. So this pony is the Hong Kong version, and from 1982. The first ponies who were released were flat feet versions. I'm coming to that later, but these flat feet versions were actually not released in Europe, so we got the ones with the concave, and in the US you can find the flat hoof versions, but also as obviously the concave version. Now we're coming to another lemon drop in the collector's pose, and this is another Hong Kong version, or actually no, it is another Hong Kong version. So you can see here the inscription on the feet are different, but both are made in Hong Kong. This lemon drop has its original color scheme, so actually also this pony should be yellow. And no, with the nail polish remover, I did not take out the yellow from the body. It is really this color from a chain smoker household. So yeah, unfortunately. But I keep it now. It does not stink anymore from smoke, so that is great, and that is why I keep it right now. But I got an armada of lemon drops. You can see the cutie mark of this lemon drop has really nice purple color scheme, and you can see they all changes color scheme in more or less dark or lighter purple. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, a little bit about lemon drop. This is the collector's pose this is actually lemon drop in the collector's pose. This one here has purple eyes, so I believe they do mostly have purple eyes, right? So yeah, we got this stunning lemon drop. Let's go to another one who you already can see the color scheme from the lemon drops are different. This must be an Italian version, yeah, correctly. So here we go with the Italian versions. How you can kind of recognize Italian versus China and Hong Kong releases, the Italian ponies are a little bit smaller than the other releases. I don't know why. There are different rumors, there are different AI versions who kind of want to describe it, but nothing really confirms about why the Italian lemon drops are smaller than the other versions, but they are. I mean, yes, on camera you cannot see it, but I already showed it in another video. They are a little bit smaller from the size of the body. Anyways, we got this Italian version. This is not in the best condition, so the tail got this nest here, but yeah, even with boil wash, etc., you cannot get it off. Once it is like this, it is super difficult to get it back, other you are doing rerouting, which I'm not doing. So here we go. This Italian lemon drop version does have darker purple lemon drops, and also the the drops itself are not painted so precise. Like here, for example, they are not painted so exactly as the other versions, and that is because sometimes these Italian ponies got hand painted but also airbrushed. I'm not sure, I cannot tell you how you can recognize it is airbrushed or not. I believe this must be airbrushed because since it is not really on the line, and I mean when you hand paint it you can be really precise on it. But well, yeah, anyways, I got an Italian version of lemon drop. There were many Italian versions too. So we got this one here, and I believe, oh no, this is the China version. So we got here China version, also a different color scheme from the lemon drops or from the drops itself. This one is in better condition, and if you're seeing in this channel dots, so there must be a blue dot or a green dot. That is how I inventory my ponies. A blue dot or a blue sticker means actually I found the pony at a thrift store, and the green sticker actually means I found it at a flea market. And without any sticker, I found or I bought them online. So that is kind of how I can keep them apart where I found them actually, because I think that is quite interesting. Or for me as a collector, my personal preferences, I think it is kind of interesting for me to know, oh, well, I found that at a flea market. Oh, yes, I remember. And then slowly the memories come back. So I go so many flea markets and I cannot remember all my finds at every single flea market. I can remember, however, that I have found them mostly at the flea market or secondhand. And yeah, here with the ponies, I made this system which tells me I bought it at a flea market or thrift store, or it was an online purchase. That was China Lemon Drop. And then we got this one here, which I believe, yes, is the same as the US version with Hong Kong on it. So both say the same inscriptions. And yes, obviously you can see the differences in the body color. So this lemon drop from the smoky chain smoker household looks more like, goes in direction to butterscotch, but from the color scheme as the plastic soaked in that smoke. But here we go. This is as it should look like, as this pony here should look like. We got this super light, I would say this almost going to light blue color scheme of the drops. Absolutely gorgeous pony as well. And this one was also a flea market find from it. And it is so cool. Also purple color scheme. I mean, yeah, these ones, oh, the color scheme also changes a little bit. So from the China version and this version of Hong Kong, we got slightly different eye colors. I wonder what the Italy version is on. Oh, Italy has blue eyes. So also the eyes color scheme changes depending where they were made and which country they were made. Now we are coming to the peaches. I do have 3 peaches, so also sort of an armada of peaches, but I need 2 more to be like equal with my armada of lemon drops. So I have to say, I was first not really into collecting variants of the ponies. I was like, oh, I just need one from each and no, and so on. But since 2025 blessed me with so incredible and many pony finds, I was also into the keeping the variants. So that is why I got so many lemon drops, and that is why I got so many peaches, so and also some bluebells, etc. So yes, whenever it is a variant that I don't have, I will most likely keep it. And if it is happening that I got a double, which is really exactly the double from the descriptions, from the eye color, etc., then I will kind of trade it. Now, peaches. We are coming to peachy. I got this one here and I'm super happy for it. You see, this does not have any sticker, which means I bought it online. When I got ponies from trades, I also do a note that I got it from trades. I'm not sure from the early ones, but from the newer trades that I did, I do have those notes in there. So we got here peachy, which is a no country version, and it is an 4th version. So YV or YV is actually number 4. Which I believe it is number 4, so don't quote me on that, but I believe it is the no country version number 4, which means there must have been a 1, 2, 3, this on the 4, and I believe there is a 5, 6, etc. So there have been many no country versions. So this pony has also something really interesting. It has this super light, almost going to gray eye color scheme, which I totally love, actually really pretty, and it has these lower lashes and these upper lashes, which also, oh, they all have that. So I just noticed it in Peachy, but they all have these lashes. So okay, Peachy has the hearts as a symbol, and the body color of it is more into the peachy color scheme. The heart symbols are pink, but also here the color scheme as with lemon drop could change depending on what factory. No country means, well, no country. It just says 19 or it just says 82 Hasbro. And here is a little bit erased. It should say patent pendant, but it is really scratched over it. I'm not sure if it is from the mold or someone put glue on it. But yeah, and it has this special thing because you see, free hooves have concave, and this one has sort of a bubble, which is special because usually it should also be concave. So this little, yeah, concave thing where just perfectly for a fingerprint. But here it does not have it. It has this bubble. Not sure if that all no country versions does have it or if it is just this one here. Not sure. Fading pink hair, so the hair should definitely be pink, but they faded with the time to white, which happens quite a lot with some ponies who had this super light pink color. It was a special hair fiber, and with the years it turns white. So it makes over the years an own version again with white, but they're not official versions, of course. Next peachy is this one here. We got an Italian version. Also this one here is smaller than the other one. It has super intense blue eye color and also the super cool pink hearts as a symbol. Unfortunately, this one is suffer from tail rust, and these peaches here, the two Italian versions, do not have this fading pink hair because I believe they used a different hair fiber which is not affected by the color loss over the years. Italy, so we got here the Italy inscription on it, patent pendant, and really cool. A flea market find for this peachy. Then we got another Italy peachy. Also the same dark blue eyes, really pretty, but the color scheme of the heart symbols is different. So because this is a different Italy version or Italian version. Also this pony went through something because it has like I'm not sure if it's from the mold from the factory and they did not really cleaned it, but it looks like it melted or it looks like it went under surgery. So don't know what happens to it. And this one here is a version because here you can see clearly patent pendant, but also here the same with the no country version, it is erased. And I don't think that the child did this or eventually they melted it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it has that, and since the color scheme of the heart symbols is also different, I keep it in my collection as a version, and it was also a flea market find. Now I got this, two versions of the ponies with Lemon Drop and Peachy. Now we're coming to a little bit more variety in this collector's post ponies that I have in my collection. We are coming to these ones here. Let me start with the butterscotch. This butterscotch I received from a trade with Jen from Jen's Retro Finds and More, also a YouTuber we made last year. It must have been quite exactly a year ago, a trade, and she found butterscotch, and since I don't have butterscotch, she put it into the trade. Plus, this butterscotch is actually the flatfoot version, which was, I believe, never released in Europe. As I mentioned before, we have the concave version. So this is my only flat feet version of a pony that I have in my collection. And it is, butterscotch. There were the first 6 ponies that were released from Hasbro was also butterscotch part of it. I believe it was also... Was Lemon Drop from the first 6? No, I don't think so, right? I'm not sure, but definitely butterscotch was one of the first 6, and as I mentioned, it is from a trade which I made with Jens from Jets Retro Finds and More. This butterscotch is not in the best condition. I believe it happened something similar as with my Smoky Household Lemon Drop. The color scheme of butterscotch has changed quite a bit. Also the hair color has changed, so the hair is more into this coppery or what is it? Different blonde color scheme. Also the tail, and usually it is in a little bit different color scheme. It has hair loss, so all the rows here are missing the hair. Yes, you could rehair it. No, I'm not doing that. I don't have the time to also come up with the hobby to rehair stuff, so it is how it is and it stays how it is. This butterscotch has brown eyes, which I absolutely like, and it comes with this like little butterflies, I believe, and also it is super faded. The color scheme is super faded. But when Jen asked me if I wanted, I immediately said yes, because it is a flat foot version and it was a super good price. So even though the hair is missing, etc., I have a pony that was not released here with the flat feet version. Also, it has pony cancer, some spots here. Here is a hole, so something chewed on it. But I'm super happy to have butterscotch in my collection as a flat feet version, and this is the inscriptions of it. Now we're coming to a mail order pony from the what is it from the flower month flower birth flowers, I believe those called birth flowers. We got here December Holy, a mail order pony, and all the mail order ponies, some are really rare and some are more or less rarer, but you only could get them through a mail order. So you have probably to have a certain amount of points, or you have to have I don't know what, and then you can send this in and you receive then a mail order pony. December Holy, so perfect for December, perfect for our advent calendar video. This is the cutie mark from it, and it is a white pony with pink hair and purple eyes, so quite a wild combo. I got this also from a flea market, and we got here Hasbro, patent pending, and it is a made in Hong Kong version, so I'm not sure. When it's super light now, I believe you can see it. So this is a really gorgeous pony, and I'm so happy to have a mail order pony in my collection. Totally love it, totally love it. Then next up is Cotton Candy, which I was really hoping to find. I believe Cotton Candy was also one of the first 6 releases. A rosé pinkish body color, and we got these white dots, which kind of is cotton candy, but it almost looks like confetti. So yeah, and we got purple eyes, and the hair color is really matching her body color, so she's basically a whole pink or whole rosé pony with some white and purple details on it. This is a flea market find, so you see it from the sticker, and these are the inscriptions. So it is a Hong Kong version, really nice, and I'm so happy to have a cotton candy because I was really looking for one to have it also in my collection. Now we're coming to 2 versions of Bluebell. Bluebell is, I believe, also one of the first 6 releases. If I'm saying something wrong about the ponies, please correct me in the comment section down below. Bluebell, as the name says it is a blue pony. It has purple stars, so I don't know where the bell comes from, but maybe from a story from Bluebell. So there were also comic books released, or books released, cassettes released. A lot of merchandise from the ponies were released, and eventually that is why the name is Bluebell. Has something to do with a bell or so, I don't know, but it is this pony with the stars as a cutie mark. This is a common version. I identified it as a common version. It has purple hair and purple tail, which is absolutely great. And this is the Hong Kong version, one of the common Hong Kong versions from Bluebell. Also a flea market find. Next Bluebell, which is a different version, is this one here. The body color is slightly lighter than this one. I'm not sure if it is like from sun damage or if it really was made like this, so you definitely can see the body color is changed. I believe that is the reason why I kept it, right? Yeah, it is technically not a version or a variant. I kept it because the color scheme of the body has changed, and I'm not sure. I don't think it is faded from sun or so. I believe it must have been... Wait. I believe it must have been from factory, because it is so regularly the same color scheme. Usually if sun faded, then it is most likely at the spot where it was directly in the sun. But here I believe it was from the material, or it has faded regularly over the time. I don't know, but it is different, and so I kept it. Bluebell, this cutie mark, the color scheme of it are pretty much the same. It is just the body color which is a little bit different. And this one here was an online purchase, or was in a lot, and so I kept it. Next up we got here Blossom, also super cute pony. Unfortunately not in very best condition, and also one of the first 6 ponies. An online purchase. It should be more lavender color. This pony body color got a little bit into gray. So on camera it looks really it looks lavenderish, but in real it is going in direction to gray lavender, something like that. Also the tail has changed a little bit. His tail color is a little bit different, should be also lavender. It turned gray, actually, it turned really gray. So I'm not sure if that is a common problem as like the fading pink hair, or if that is just something else that happens here with this pony, but the hair is turning gray, so it is aging. This pony is aging. Anyways, Blossom has this beautiful flower themed, and this is also a Hong Kong version that I have in my collection, and it was an online purchase. Then, or it might have been from a trade as well. I think it could be from a trade too, because I got some ponies from Jen. So eventually I got Blossom from her as well. Not sure right now, but I think it was also from a trade. As I mentioned, the early trades that I made a year ago, I did not make a marking, but looking back, I should do a marking, so I definitely know from who I traded them. But from newer trades, like in 2025, I do have there a marking that I know where I got them from. Last pony for this video is actually Minty. I wanted a Minty also for the longest time, and luck was on my side because I found her at a flea market quite recently. So the video should be online for also these advent calendar videos when I find Minty, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She's in really good condition. That seller had 3 ponies there, and I know her, the seller from previous pony finds. She is a collector, or was a collector, and she's slowly getting rid of parts of her collection, and she's selling them at the flea market. And coincidence that I am there and I buy her her own personal ponies from her personal collection, and they are in really good condition, which saved me actually cleaning them, blah blah, etc. and so on. So I just come home, check them, and then I put a name tag and put it into the shelf from the ponies because they're super clean, and so I'm really grateful. Also, they're pricey, but since I don't have to do much with the ponies, I'm happy for it and will pay the price. Anyways, Minty, mint colored body tone, and it has these clovers, this beautiful cutie mark on both sides. There have been many also versions with more or less clovers, I believe less. I think this one has 11, right? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I believe there was a version with 9, but not sure. White hair color, I think it was really the white hair color. This is not fading pink. So absolutely gorgeous pony. It is an Italy version as well. So makes sense to have Italy versions in my collection because Switzerland is bordered to actually 5 countries, which is Italian. Makes quite sense that I got some Italy versions because, yeah, we got a lot of Swiss people travel around, especially they're going most in the summer to Italy because Switzerland does not have a sea, and Italy or Germany are, depending where you are living, are closer to a sea or an ocean than other countries, or you have to take a plane or so it fly somewhere. But in Switzerland we don't have an ocean, and I remember back then as a child we went really often to vacation in Italy because it was from where I grew up the nearest to be at an ocean. And so yeah, it borders to Italy, and it makes sense to have some Italy versions. I don't think there were there France versions, were there Austrian versions, were they Germany versions? I believe there were Germany versions, but was the inscription also Germany, or was simply the color scheme different? I don't know. But there was definitely no Fürstentum Liechtenstein version. So yes, in case if you did not know, Switzerland is bordering to 5 countries, and Fürstentum Liechtenstein is one of it, which got often missed because it is a tiny small country, but it is one. So we got Italy, France, Germany, Austria, and Fürstentum Liechtenstein. A little bit of geographic history from Switzerland, which makes sense why we got the Italy versions. So that is about all my ponies, all my G1, my little ponies in the collector's pose. I don't have any reproductions because there were also reproductions released in this pose, different time periods for different celebrations, etc. and so on. So you still can get these reproductions online. And yeah, I don't have any reproductions, so these are all originals from the G1 My Little Pony line from back then in time, from the early 80s. How do you like them? Do you have some of them in your collection? Do you want to have some of them in your collection? Write me down in the comment section down below. And I really hope you like this video. Please go and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button and we'll see us tomorrow with number 21. Bye!